YouTube, what is going on? It is your boy CodesEG. College Football 25 Ultimate Team Deep Dive is now out. In this video, we react to it, and I am excited. Let me know down below what mode you're most excited for. And hey, you're allowed to enjoy all the modes of College Football 25. I've been hearing and seeing these things on Twitter. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. You can't like both, all this nonsense. Play what you want.
Do it. Do it.
Just have fun. As always, man, like the video, sub to the channel. Make sure to hit that bell button so you're notified every time we drop a new video. We're on the road to 5K subs. We're getting there. I appreciate every last one of you. Make sure to hit that sub button. If this video gets 100 or more likes, I'll pick a random commenter down below to get a $25 gift card to whatever platform they're going to be playing NCAA on. Without further ado, let's get into it, baby. All right, family. The Ultimate Team College Football 25 Deep Dive is out. Very surprised they didn't decide to release a video, but it is what it is. We're going to go through a lot of the big talking points here. A lot of it, in my opinion, is very, very similar to MUT. So if you've played MUT in the past, you've definitely are going to find a lot of similarities with Cut. The cool thing, though, is just the atmosphere, the gameplay, all that's going to be different. The colors, all that great stuff. So let's get into it. I'm going to cover a couple of the top things that I think will be a little different and that we would want to know. And then let me know down below what you're most excited for and what program you want to see in Cut for a promo this year. All right. So obviously, when we start off, challenges and objectives, we're not going to cover this too much. Challenges and objectives is what it is. You get packs, you get coins. Definitely should be doing this day one to make sure you get that coin stack so that when you get into that weekend league, which we'll go over later, you'll have the player stack to be able to contend and get those wins for the big rewards. Coins everywhere, obviously, like we talked about. So a big thing here is the college football team. So there's going to be different archetypes, different players that follow different schemes. And if you have more of these players, obviously the scheme will run a lot better in terms of your playbook and the playbook that you're running. So I would suggest to keep an eye on what schemes these players contend with in terms of where they're going to be going with what playbook you want to run. Chemistries. This is a big thing. A lot of people on Twitter have been talking about it. Basically, the newest thing of chemistries, we all know that in Madden, you have to have, the player has to have had played for that team, unless it's a promo specific where they could get all the different chemistries. But each Cut player gets 134 team chemistry. So essentially, you can always have a theme team at all times. Some people are going to hate it. Some people are going to love it. I'm kind of whatever. I just want to use the players I want to use. It's cool that we can get a boost, but it also, for those that are diehard fans of certain schools, I understand the frustration because it's like you want to have one team that players actually legitimately played for those teams. I hope what they do is also give double chems for if they actually played for that team to give it more of a boost, a more of a kind of a reason for you to have a certain players or certain players on a team that have played for those schools in the past. And like I said, again, with that, each player will have different playbooks that they kind of play better in their chemistries, things like that. So it's the same sort of thing as Madden. We've seen this in the past with Madden as well. These right here are the different offensive schemes. We have veer and shoot, power, spread, multiple O, spread, pistol, spread option, air raid, run and shoot, pro style, option, then 3-4, 3-4 multiple, 4-3, 3-2-6, 4-3 multiple D, 4-2-5, 3-3-5, tight. I don't know why it's TITE, and 3-3-5. So just like Madden, there's going to be all 134 school playbooks, but then also it's going to have those extra playbooks, that is the power spread offense, the multiple O offense, things like that, right? So be prepared, because day one, people are going to find those glitchy playbooks that will have all the plays to make you frustrated. So keep your eyes on Twitter. I'll try to do my best day one to figure out what the glitchy playbook is, but there are going to be some YouTube content creators that are going to have that playbook right away dialed in to start the Cut season with a glitchy playbook. So there always is. In Madden, We always see it happen with defenses, usually blitz schemes, and then offenses like the bunch offset this past year in Madden 24 was super overpowered, and then the Vanguard with the stretch run in the single back playbook. Also, the Eagles playbook was super OP because of the RPOs, etc. So like I said, the playbooks, you have all these different playbooks that contend with team chemistry. And then player items, same sort of thing. Each player archetype has different abilities they're able to get. Same sort of thing with Madden. I assume down the line, as players get better, they're going to be open to more abilities, and you use training to get these abilities. I'm assuming you get training from selling cards. This is very much the same as Madden, guys. This is very much the same as MUT. And I kind of thought it was going to be very similar. Did I want them to change it a little bit? I would have loved it, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. With MUT, it works, okay? I think the biggest thing with MUT that we have problems with is them juicing players too early, and then some promos, it feels like they're taking off. So it's not, the mode of MUT is really good when they have stuff to do, game modes to play. I think with Cut, if they're going to be able to have house rules events every other week, you know, head-to-head events, and now with this weekend league, the gauntlet, that again we'll go over a little later, it's gonna give us a lot to do at all times. And now that we have Cut and MUT come August, it's gonna be insane. I definitely think just the Ultimate Team in general, EA does it the best in my opinion. Our pack weight terrible, yes. Do they take off some promos? Yes, but at the end of the day, they do give us a lot of content per week for the Ultimate Team. And it's just, they just run the Ultimate Team the best. You know what I mean? So I didn't think it was going to be massive changes. Did I want to see a little more? Yes. As we go through this, you're definitely going to notice a lot of similarities, if not all similarities. Different promos, obviously, because it's college to the NFL, but very similar in kind of what the promo is specifically, and we'll go over that a little bit later. So item rarities, you have gray, green, blue, purple, gold. So obviously these are okay, so essentially it's like click you can flip are currently equipped. So basically there's different abilities. Yeah, it's very much the same, guys. So I guess what the fuck? Okay, so it seems like there's going to be items that you can add to a player to boost them up a little more. Might be an ability item, and there's common, uncommon, rare, epic, and legendary. So obviously the higher you have, the better that boost will be, or better that ability will be. And then these will be the different, or oh no, it's players. Okay, I'm tripping. Yeah, okay, so it's the same as Madden, where you have commons, uncommons, rares, epics, legendaries, same sort of thing, color coded for what it is. Like rare elites are red, you know what I mean? You got your gold players, your silvers, your bronzes, all that stuff. So okay, I was tripping there for a second. I was like, what do you mean abilities, items? It's the exact same as MUT. Exact same as MUT. Abilities, same sort of thing. Depending on the archetype, the level of players, you're going to be able to get more. You got to spend AP. You'll have a set amount of AP for your offense and defense. Same sort of thing as Madden. So the new programs that are coming in are the Ultimate Team alumni. So essentially, it's basically players that came from the past draft, or I believe it might be previous players as well that are coming back in the game. So as you can see here, Brock Bowers, who's one of the best tight ends in the game. We have Blake Corum. We have Cooper DeJean. We have Penix. We have Verse. We have Mitchell. We have Latham. We have Morrigan. We have Peyton Wilson. We have Quinyon Mitchell. So all these are players that played really well in college, that have gone to the pros, and they're coming back. And I think a lot of these are player items that we can get in the pre-order. So conference stories of the week is literally your player of the week, same as Madden, top players of the week. And essentially every week there will be new sets, players, and challenges to do. As you can see here, I'm assuming that's for some of them, they're not going to have the pictures. It'll be kind of the old school type of vibe, but you never know. In case you missed it, is very much over the last, since essentially 2014, the last time this was out. It's essentially giving you the big moments, right? So it's like almost like flashback in Madden. I'm assuming they're probably going to bring flashback back if they're putting this in cut. Again, a lot of things we see in cut, they'll do something similar to it in MUT, but with a different name, obviously, and more in terms of the pros. Not I would be surprised if they do College Heroes, to be honest, but we'll see. And then as you can see, you got Boza here, national title game with the national champion. And then Legends. I love the Legend card style. It's old school. I fucking love it. It's dope. Ray Lewis is sick. And yeah, just like you'll see Ray Lewis, you'll see Reggie Bush, you'll see RG3. It's going to be the same thing weekly, same sort of deal as Madden Ultimate Team. Again, very similar. Cool card art. I like the card art, to be honest. And then you got your live events, who same sort of thing as in Madden 24. When you go to your live events, there's going to be different field pass things, field pass targets you can do, and field pass things you can complete for packs, coins, stuff like that. As you can see here, sets, same sort of thing as Madden. You put in sets, you put in cards, you get a player. Obviously with sets in MUT, it's super profitable, so always keep an eye on what sets are going to be profitable from the get-go to stack up those coins right away. And then new ways to play. So you're actually, so with solo seasons in MUT now, so you're actually going to be able to play a whole season, and then versus the CPU. So if you're not an online grinder, this can definitely help. And then they have head-to-head seasons, obviously the same as it's always been, squads, regular season, stuff like that. And then if you want to sweat, they're finally bringing the weekend league back. It's called Gauntlet, and essentially you have to achieve 10 wins, but you can't lose twice. And it's for great rewards, coins, national championship packs, and obviously Gauntlet exclusive players. Starts every Friday at 1:30 and ends on Monday. This is amazing. We've been asking for a kind of a more competitive laneway for us to kind of get your teams ready for the weekend. They're going to do the same thing in MUT, definitely will. And this is what we've been asking for, right? Because it's like, it's really boring when you just get a sick team just to play head-to-head, right? When, like FIFA, Weekend League is the best part about FIFA, because the whole week you're adding new players, you're trying out new players, and then you take that team into the Gauntlet or into the Weekend League. I guess we're calling Gauntlet, and you can get dope rewards. It's super sweaty, it's super competitive, and if you play these games with a competitive streak in you and you want to sweat, this is definitely for you. Then obviously house rules as well. Champs events refresh every Thursday at 1:30. Okay, so you can play champs during the week to earn a gauntlet entry to pay a coin. In champs, you'll play a maximum of 20 games against others, but getting 16 wins in the current week's champs event will be all you need to enter the gauntlet. So essentially you have to win 16 of 20 games. So this is like your 16 of 20 games is kind of crazy, to be honest. Well, all you need to enter the gauntlet. So essentially you need 16 wins. They refresh every Thursday at 1:30. So basically from Monday to Thursday, you need to get 16 wins out of 20 to enter the gauntlet, which is kind of sick. So it just makes it so that the best players are going to be in Weekend League. It's going to be super sweaty. So with the head-to-head, there's obviously two more that you see here: touchdown tango and overtime. Overtime's the new college football playoff, or the old college football playoff. And then touchdown tango, 25 first downs and 14 points for a touchdown. So realistically, at the end of the day, the biggest thing I'm excited for is the gauntlet. I love the fact that you could build a team to get to a place near the weekend to go grind out some sweaty games, get some awesome rewards. I think it'll definitely help with the longevity of cut, of MUT, and have a lot of people playing into the spring, into the summer, A lot of people were playing, but it was more based on packs. Now what we're going to see is people be competitive all the way through, and it's going to make for some great content as well. As always, man, like the video, sub to the channel. Let me know down below what team you're looking to grind with, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace!